and welcome to the channel. Welcome to this 1,000-point match play incursion battle report, Space Marines versus Necrons. And today we are doing the first incursion scenario from the main rulebook, Divide and Conquer. We've got the 4 objective markers nicely set out around the middle, and essentially we need to hold these. So you get 5 victory points for each of the following conditions if they're satisfied. Control 1 or more objective markers, control 2 or more objective markers, control more objective markers than their opponent controls. Cannot be scored in the first battle round, and we have chosen our secondaries. I will be taking Slay the Warlord and Linebreaker, and Jack, you took Slay the Warlord and Thin the Ranks. And let's have a look. Lines of demarcation. At the end of your turn, you can score 4 victory points if you control both objective markers labelled A, or 2 victory points if you control both objective markers labelled B. A, B, B. We're coming at each other this way. Okay, let's have a look at the armies and then we'll get set up. So here we have my Black Templar patrol. Chaplain Decimus is back. We have 2 5-man assault intercessor squads. The squad on the left there, Sergeant has a plasma pistol. That's the only difference between the two. We have a squad of 3 eradicators, 3 aggressors, 3 inceptors, a land speeder typhoon with multi-motor and missiles, and we have a Redempt dreadnought. Chaplain Decimus is the warlord, and he has his litanies of hate and litany of divine protection. Black Templars reroll charge rolls and have a 5-up feel no pain against mortal wounds. Today Jack is using the Necrons. I will go through this because this is the first time he's used them, so there'll be lots of off-camera discussion as to what we're doing. So today it will be led, and where he's put him? Where have you put him? We haven't got him out. Hang on. There he is. The Overlord. So he has the Staff of Light and the Relic Resurrection Orb. So he's the Warlord. He has Enduring Will, reduces damage by 1 down to a minimum of 1. The other HQ choice, we have the Royal Warden. He paid the command point for him to have Veil of Darkness, just to give a bit more mobility. Jack's bunched them together quite a lot. So we've got 10 warriors with Reapers, 10 warriors with Flayers. We've got 5 Death Marks, 3 Scorpec Destroyers with the Plasma Sight, and we have the Doom Scythe coming in, so that's going to be a real problem for me to deal with. Now there's 6 bases of Scarabs, but to make up the points, the points actually show 8, so I will be using a couple of objective markers to start with, the spare ones, just to bring up the numbers. I just wanted to make sure the points were correct. I just need more Scarabs. That's what it comes down to. So here we go. We shall get set up. We'll show you what that looks like, and we'll get on with the battle.
The Scarabs.
Okay, so Jack's just doing his pre-battle movement. I didn't mention the dynastic traits. They got Master of the Marshal, which gives him 1 reroll for a shot or attack. And then he's got the pre-game 6-inch move, which I can't remember what it's called. I've got the Inceptors and Aggressors on my right flank. Big combat bubble in the middle. So we've got the 2 squads of Assault Intercessors, Chaplain Decimus, Dreadnought, Eradicators, and Land Speeder. Hopefully getting ready to kill off the Doom Scythe, which is going to be a problem. Scarabs have hidden behind the wall. Death Marks up high. Warriors, Scorpec Destroyers, Plasma Sight have moved up, and then you've got the Royal Warden back there for the bubble, depending on who's going to be going first, which we will now roll off to see who chooses to go first. I got a 6, so I am choosing to go first. Would you like to reveal your first dynastic command protocol? Protocol 1. Which directive will you be choosing? +1 to your, basically a cover save, or if I charge you, you get benefits.
I'm going to go cover save because you don't look close enough to be able to charge even if you move.
Okay, well here we go. Battle round 1, Black Templars. Turn 1. Okay, so Chaplain Decimus is going to put the Litany of Divine Protection onto this Assault Intercessor squad. That is, I can't remember how you refer that to. That has gone off. They are inspired and liturgized. They have a 5-up shrug to all stuff. And I'm in the Devastated Doctrine, so any heavy weapons have an additional -1 AP. I shall now move. Okay, can't score anything in the first round, but unless he gets me off them, I'm holding 1, 2, 3 objectives. Yeah! Multi-Melter is going to go up, and he's going to have a crack at the Doom Scythe in a minute. We'll see what's going to go on here. And these guys are in range of the Scorpate Destroyers who have just rushed out, so we'll see what happens to them. So we shall start the shooting. Obviously no Psychic, because Psychic is scum. I didn't even think to change his relic, so I'm not even going to bother. We'll shoot at the Doom Scythe. Okay, 2 shots for the Multi-Melter, hitting on 4s because it's a flyer. Oh boy, good start. I am going to command point one of those. Okay, so we've got a hit. Yes, I know, Jack, to change it. And wounding on 4s. Pretty sure the toughness 8. That's a really good start. Really, really good start. Here come the crack missiles. Oh boy, this is going to be bad. Okay, so we're going to shoot the Eradicators into the Scorpec Destroyers. Okay, so they're going to shoot at the same target as they're going to do their total obliteration. So 6 shots, hitting on 3s. Oh god, good start. Wounding on 3s. Okay, good. 3 wounds. Straight through. Oh, hang on. They've got 2-up save at the moment, haven't they? 3 6-up saves. Excellent. Okay, so they've got 3 wounds each. So the first one is, so one's dead and one's on 2 wounds.
Okay.
Now Jack's going to roll his reanimation. So he needs 3 5s and that sod comes back. Nope, good. He's dead. Dead, 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 dead. Let's see what else I've got in range. Okay, so the Inceptors are in range of the Destroyers as well. So here comes 63 shots. Let's see how many shots we get. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 shots. Okay, hitting on 3s. Not bad, not bad. Did I roll that one?
Yeah, I think
yeah,
so.
That makes sense. Winning on 3s. Okay, so that is that many 6-up saves. That's the squad. They cannot reanimate from that because they've been wiped out. See what the Dreadnought's in range of. Okay, so the Heavy Onslaught Gatling Cannon is in range of the Death Marks. So hitting on 3s. Oh, blimey. 1 miss. Go Dreadnought. Wounding on 3s. And, oh, there is 8 wounds. Oh, sorry, no, -2 because heavy weapon. I said -1 just then, but it's a heavy weapon. I'm in Devastated Doctrine, so they got a 5-up save. Oh, 3 Death Mark full. Okay, so here comes the reanimation protocols. 2 of them get back up.
Snipers.
That's how it goes. And they're back. Okay, that is it for anything I've got in range. I really hoped to put something on the Doom Scythe this first turn. Cleared the Scorpate Destroyers though, morale phased. Plasma Sight just wanders off because his purpose here is gone.
They're no longer useful to me.
And one of them. Okay, I imagine they're going to come and swarm me, and these guys are all going to trundle up. So, here we go. Necron, turn 1. Command phase goes up to 6. Overlord, who is he putting my will be done on?
Those guys.
Yep, so the warriors now have a +1 to hit. We shall get this lot moved, and we'll come back. Okay, so Scarabs plus their red little bodies have popped over there. Veil of Darkness moved the Royal Warden and his Reapers over here. Warriors at the back, and the Overlord and Death Marks will stay still, and Doomsight over here. So it's going to be a bit of interesting. And again, one thing I'll say for the Xeno scum, no Psychic. So we shall move on to the shooting phase. Okay, Warriors are shooting the Land Speeders. So here we go, hitting on 2s because of my will be done. Ooh, 9 hits. and wounding on 5s. 4 wounds, not bad, and 4 up saves because they're -1 AP. And takes 2 wounds, down to 4, but he is still flying. And okay, so the death marks are also going to shoot the land speeder. So here we go, hitting on 2s. 2 hits. You can reroll one of those. Got to remember that. So 3 hits. We won't go back before, you've got to remember. Winning on 5s. Okay, so that's a mortal wound because they're snipers, and 3 5 up saves. Oh dear. And he's fine. I say fine, he's on 2 wounds, but he lives. Whew. Good job though. He hadn't decided to shoot at Decimus. Okay, so 5 of the Reapers are in range of the Inceptors. They're taking a shot, so hitting on 3s. Oh, you can reroll one of those. Oh boy. Wounding. Roll to wound. Wounding on 4s. Strength 5, toughness 5. Okay. This many 5 up saves. Oh wow, that was not bad. So one of them is down to 1 wound. So let's put this guy at the front. He's down to 1 wound. That could have been a lot worse. And now I think it's time for the Doom Scythe. Okay, so Death Ray is going on the Redemptor Dreadnought, and Twin Tesla Destructor going on the Land Speeder. I think he really wants me off that objective. So we'll do the big gun first, so hitting on 3s. You can reroll one of those. Luckily. Oh no, 1 hit.
Can I pay a command point to reroll?
Not that one, you can reroll that one. Okay, 2 hits. Wounding on 3s. You're not going to kill him, but... So, 2 wounds. Okay, so each of these is D3 plus 3. That goes straight through my armour. Let's have a quick look.
So that's 6.
6.
And that's 4. That's
okay.
10. That's 10 wounds.
So, because I'm a Dreadnought, that gets reduced by 1. And so does that. So, I'm reduced by 8, leaving me on 5 wounds. So, I'm going to put 5 wounds left. I'm just going to quickly come back here, roll his 5 up, feel no pain against that mortal wound you got from the snipers earlier. No, he still took it. That's what you get for going back. Okay, Twin Tesla Destruct. 10 shots, hitting on 3s. Okay, so...
I get to reroll one of these ones?
Yeah, you get to reroll 1. Okay, and with that 6, there's an additional 2 hits, so it's 11 hits from from 10 shots. Wounding on 3s. Okay, not... Oh, bloody hell. So that is 7 3-up saves. Takes a wound.
What?
He's still alive. He holds the objective. Would you like to shoot him with the Royal Warden?
Yes. I just...
2 shots. Double check his stats. 1 hit. Didn't wound. Tanking it. Fairly sure I've got a...
He has an AP -2.
Yeah, but he didn't wound me. Strength 5 against toughness 6. Do you have any charges to declare?
I'm declaring the scarabs.
I figured you might. I am actually going to pay the over... is it worth it?
Yeah,
I'm going to try and do something. I will pay the command point at Overwatch. So here comes 6d6 shots. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 shots. Okay, hitting on 3s. Nice, nice. Very... Oh no, what we're talking about, this is Overwatch. 2 hits. I just keep doing that. And... Oh, what? It was 2s to wound with no save.
That is amazing.
Roll your charge. You need a 3. Don't do what I just did. Oh look, they're in combat. Scarabs.
Yeah.
Blooming scarabs. Okay. Is there anything you want to do before you attack?
Can I self-destruct?
You may indeed. Pay a command point.
Explosion.
Roll a d6. I take D3 mortal wounds. Roll the dice. My squad takes 2 mortal wounds. A Black Templars! Emperor protects! No, he doesn't. 1 is dead, and 1's down to 2 wounds. So I'm totally putting him out. There we go. And we're not in combat anymore. Oh, wait, no. Yes, we are. That is a Scarab Swarm. That one's the objective. Oh, I need more Scarabs. Okay, so 3 bases in combat. 8.
Do I lose a base?
Forgot to take the base of which we're using this lovely objective token from levelupgaming.co.uk. Okay, here come the attacks. Any 6s are automatic wounds. So that's 3 automatic wounds, and I can't remember their weapon skill. Okay, so 4 hits, wounding on 5s. So that is 4. 3 up saves. Oh, Jesus. No, really? Oh, man. I love Scarabs. I really do. But that's horrendous. I'm not going to pile in and fight back. The aggressors could burn them to a tiny little crisp. And now we go into Battle Round 2. Templars. Turn 2. Okay, Battle Round 2. We'll reveal the next command protocol from the Necrons, please, Jack.
Number
Not
2.
paying attention. So that is the... Read out for me the protocol of the...
Sunstorm.
So I'm guessing you're giving them the +1 movement.
Yep, because there's no actions.
Excellent. My Chaplain Decimus will once again put the Litany of Divine Protection on them. No, he won't. They are not divinely protected. Poop. Okay. Really hope you're going to melt him. And now it's time to do some movement. So I will be advancing this squad, and I will be using the Black Templar stratagem, the Emperor's Will, which means they can advance, shoot their pistols, and still charge. Oh yes. Okay, so they've advanced right up. We've got a 6, they're right in their faces. He's just moved up. Aggressors are getting ready to burn away some bugs, because we're in the tactical doctrine, and they have assault weapons, so these guys will not be getting any saves against all these automatic hits. Oh dear. He's just going to sit there on the objective for now. Yeah, so I got 2 objectives, so that's given me 10 victory points so far, and things are about to go really badly wrong for those Necrons stood in the middle. So here come the 6d6 automatic hits. Okay, so 22. Wow, let's get those dice together. Okay, so wounding on 3s and no save. Okay, so I need to just get all the not wounds out of there. So that's one. So dead base, 3 dead bases. So I'll just take off the silly red one.
Blink.
Take off 2 more, and then we'll roll your reanimation protocols. So roll all of them. Just roll all of them. Take all sets, and for each 4 5s or 6s that you get, a base will come back, or not, as the case may be. 5 up. So you needed at least 4 5s or 6s, so they stay dead. Well, that's something. We're going to put their heavy bolt pistols into them as well. I need to get those guys off the objective before I steamroll over that squad in the middle. So hitting on 3s, and that is another dead base. And roll the reanimation protocols. We'll take it off in a second. Sorry. That's a dead base. They're gone. Boop. Clap. That's the one. And let's put him into it as well. 2d3 shots, 6 shots, hitting on 3s, dear, and winning on 2s. Only 3 wounds, so one of them's down to 1 wound. That's fine.
Oh yeah, the multi-wounds.
They are. They have 4 wounds each, mate. Otherwise, they would be gone. I know.
That's ridiculous.
Scarabs are ridiculous. I absolutely love them, but I have to take that objective back off them to really start pushing you back before he starts doing a load of damage. To that end, let's put the land speeder into the Doom Scythe. Multi-melter. 1 hit. Check his toughness for me, please. I think it didn't do anything. That's a wound. Goes straight through. Definitely within half range. So he does 6 damage. So he's now down to 8 wounds. So let's just put a taken 6. And here come the Eradicators. Straight into him. Hitting on 4s. Go. Wounding on 3s. These go straight through as well. So he's now on, he's taken 6, he's got 6 left. How many wounds does he start with? Yeah, it starts with 12.
Oh, he has.
So each of these is d6 plus 2. Oh. Thankfully, because that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He did. Roll to see if he blows up on the 6. Nope. Goodness for that. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you deal with a Doom Scythe. That. I'm so lucky that happened. Okay, let's see what else we can pour into. Let's put the Onslaught Gatling Cannon into the Death Marks again. Okay, so off camera, just to prove a point, I actually forgot his crack missiles, and he would have killed the Doom Scythe without them. Obviously, I'm not going to go back and do that because that was my fault for forgetting. That's hilarious. He really, really died. There's just nothing left. There's just all the bits just sort of melted on the way past and disappeared off the battlefield. It's great. So heavy onslaught Gatling cannon into the death marks. Anything else that's in range into the scarabs. Hitting on 4s. Oh, not too. Oh, see that bracketing made a difference. Wounding on 3s. So they are in light cover, so that is 4 3-up saves. 2 full. Roll the reanimation protocols. 2 permadie. Excellent. Okay, D6 auto hits from the heavy flamer into the scarabs. That is 6. And this is strength 5, so wounding on 3s. There's no armor save against this. So that is base dead, and he's down to 1. No, he takes 1. Sorry. Quick maths. No, wait, yeah. So he was on 1. Yes, it was that. I was right. Roll your. Oh, actually, no. Sorry, he needs to finish shooting at him first because he is still the same one. So he has 2 Fragstorm grenade launchers. So how many shots? 8. I'd just like to say, if this keeps going the way that it is, I gave Jack the choice of army. Just saying that now. Hitting on 4s. Oh, well, 3 hits. Wounding on 3s. Okay, 3 6-up saves. Okay, so that's another base dead. And the other one down to 3. So now roll 8 dice. Let's see if you can get any of them back. No. It's not going well. Okay, so I'm definitely going to charge them, take back that objective. As long as he stays, he probably won't.
Good.
Maybe, but I will still hold 2 objectives to Jack's 1. Time to declare some charges. He is going to declare a charge on the warriors. Are you going to Overwatch? You pay a command point, you can only do it once.
No.
Okay. 5-inch charge. And my battle brothers there are going to declare a charge on the Royal Warden and the Reapers.
Which I will Overwatch.
You can only Overwatch the Royal Warden because the Reapers are in close combat. It's 2 shots. Do you want to spend that command point?
Fine, no.
And Black Templars! Here we go. And this squad are going to charge in as well. 7-inch, is that going to make it? And they're going to charge the Scarabs. They are in. Squishy bugs, squishy bugs. Even if they survive, there's more of us now. You chose Necrons.
I thought Necrons were powerful.
Necrons are really good. I helped with the list. I would have done things a little bit differently tactically than he has done. Jumping up that quickly into Black Templars, not the best move. You could have waited for me to push forward and then drop them in my back line because they could have gone anywhere. But first turn, you're like, teleport. Okay, so we're going to do a ridiculous amount of attacks into the warriors. So these guys only charge the warriors, so they're going to pile in and move around so we get everyone into combat. And then these guys obviously are in combat with the Raw Warden as well, so hopefully they clear the warriors and then they pile into the War Warden and cut him down. So 21 attacks from the first squad and 21 attacks. Hit on 3s. Not great. Not great. I was hoping clear off a few more. Wounding on 4s. Okay, that was really good. Okay, so that is we've got 11. Yeah, 11 5-up saves -1 because of a Astartes chainswords. And you need to pass at least 2 of these to get a reanimation protocol. Oh, nice. Okay, so 3, 4, 5, 6, take 7 off. Okay, so 1 stands back up. Oh, that was not good. So they pulled the warriors out of combat. Are you going to pay to interrupt anywhere? 2 CP. God, sorry, can you say that again for the camera?
No.
No, sorry, I kind of cut off from that point. So these guys are going to pile in and just beat on him. Shame he's not the Warlord. We're coming for him next. Let's get the dice together. Okay, can you get the stats up for Raw Warden, please? Hitting on 3s. You know, I remember the days when your weapon skill against the opponent's weapon skill would determine how well you could hit. I quite liked that. And he is toughness 5, so winning on 5s. I would say that was going to be his best chance, but there we go. And that is that many 4-up saves. So he's taken 3 wounds. So he's down to 1.
So, I will survive.
He does survive. We're going to move over to the aggressors. Okay, I really feel now that I'm bullying that Scarab Swarm. So hitting on 4s. So I wound on 2s, and I only need to wound with 2 of these to kill it. Killed it. Please take away the Scarab Swarm. Oh, that's his. He sort of got jumped out of... Oh dear. So that gives me back that objective.
I think I may have lost.
So we're going to do some consolidating a little bit, just to block things up a bit, move towards the nearest squad, but not going to tag anybody into combat. These guys as well, just consolidating their position. Necron losses, Space Marine losses. I think you, again, so much target prioritization into him when there was so many other things for you to kill. I don't know how he survived, to be honest.
Yes, it's so ridiculous.
Anybody, benigning the poor land speeder? Get yourself some. They've actually got quite a good damage output. Yeah. Anyway, as we move... Oh, it's... Just literally realised. As we move into Necron, turn 2. Yeah, we've gone back. Raw Warden didn't fight back, so hitting on 3s. 2 hits, winning on 3s. 1 wound, 3-up save. He's fine. Okay, that was totally worth it. So, Sorry, who did the Overlord do My Will Be Done on? Was it
these guys?
So the Warriors have got that. They're in rapid fire range for that squad. They've moved back. They weren't in combat, so they haven't fallen back, so they can still shoot. Now, if the Royal Warden, who's gone back up to 2 wounds, survives through this turn, they get, well, battered by that lot, and the Inceptor gets sniped down. Then the Overlord would be in range next turn to relic resorb those guys and potentially bring back a whole chunk of the squad. But this needs to go quite well for Jack. So straight through psychic because there isn't any, and we should do some shooting. Did you want to? Who do you want? Just start with the death marks. Who are they shooting at?
The death marks.
I've given my advice. Let's see what happens.
You're that guy.
Shooting at Chaplain Decimus. That was not what I was expecting. Okay, 2 shots. Hitting on 2s. 1 hit. Oh, you get to reroll one of those. Got to remember that. So 2 hits. Wounding on... bear with. Wounding on 3s. Any 6s are mortal wounds. Okay, just 2 wounds. So that is 2 4-up saves, because I'm pretty sure it's -1. He takes a wound, so he is now down to 4. Bink! Totally worth it, wasn't it, Jack?
Should have shot that guy. Should have shot him.
You wouldn't have wounded because that would be wounding on 5s.
Mm.
Right. Reapers. Who are they shooting at? Who are they going to shoot at, Jack?
They're going to shoot at those guys.
Okay, so 8 shots, please. Okay, hitting on 3s. Very nice. Wounding also on 3s. Not as good, but still good. So that is 5 up saves because they're AP -2. Oh dear. 1, 2.5 dead.
2.5.
They've got 2 wounds each.
Oh. No.
That's why I said you need to put shots into them.
That's
Okay. Back squad, are they going to rapid fire into them as well?
They're going to rapid fire.
Okay, hitting on 2s because of My Will Be Done. Reroll 1 miss.
That didn't even finish.
That was cocked, that can roll again. Okay, and reroll a 1 miss. Okay, nice. So 17 hits, wounding on 4s. This is not looking good. Well, I'll be alright. Wounding on 4s. That was drop die, roll that again. Okay, so this is only AP -1, so this many 4-up saves. 1 guy finished off and another guy down to 1 wound. And the Overlord is in range.
Big gun.
Here we go. You can reroll one of those. So hitting on 2, so 3 hits. Wounding on 3s. 3 5-up saves. Is that just 1 damage? Oh, that's something at least. So, oh no, that's the squad. Hang on. Come on, point. No, it's still the squad.
And you go down the command point. That's good for me.
Don't ever dance like that ever again. That was disgraceful. Okay. Are you declaring any charges?
No.
Okay. So we will move on to combat. Because it is your turn, I get to choose my unit first. So it's time to beat up your Royal Warden. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 16 attacks. Hit on 3s. Oh, jeez. What the hell was that? Wounding on... Can you go back to the Royal Warden, please? Toughness 5, wounding on 5s. So 3 4-up saves. He has 2 wounds left. He's dead. Command point?
Yes, I'm going to attempt this. The ultimate save.
Yep.
Yeah!
So he's still on 1 wound. So my turn, rather than being able to just... I mean, yeah, you could have potentially brought about the stratagem. Rather than me just going rushing up to the next squad, they're held up in combat for another turn. So his attack's back, 3 attacks.
So
Leave the cat alone.
My baby.
Hitting on 3s. You can reroll one of those. No. Wounding on 3s. 2 wounds. Both made. Oh, we didn't. Oh, sorry. You should be on 10 victory points. Yeah, because I want to get units over there so I can get my engage on all fronts. So I'll probably do that next turn if he's. Oh, yes, of course. It is now my turn. I will get myself engaged on all fronts. But this is looking less certain now. Okay. As we go into Space Marine, turn 3, battle round 3. I don't think I'm used to actually going first, so I'm a bit confused about the battle round. Let's have a look. Command protocols.
5. Which means...
In your command phase,
Oh.
he will regain 2 wounds instead of
Okay.
1. So if he dies, then you've got the stratagem on a 4+ to bring him back with D3 wounds, so he will still have some wounds to recover. Okay? So don't worry. As I always say, have faith. So he wasn't in range of anyone to do any litanies, so he's just going to run up in a sec. I've already started my movement, so I'll just finish that up with Decimus. Okay, so I'm now on 25 victory points. Decimus advanced up, very cross that he got shot gently in the shoulder by the snipers. I have popped the Emperor's Will on him, which means he can shoot his pistol and still charge. That's right, he's just going to charge into him. He's a Black Templar Chaplain, what can you expect? We've not fallen out of combat because there's absolutely no way we do that. Holding the objective, moved up to hold the objective for next turn. Moved up just to bring some pain on the warriors. And so we shall move straight through to shooting. So Inceptor into the death marks. 2d3 shots, so I've got 4 shots. 2 hits. 2 wounds at AP -1. 1 falls. Just roll the reanimation now. Yeah, he died.
So...
Death marks.
Sniper.
Cannot seem to remember who the death marks are.
Well, in my mind, their name is Snipers, okay?
Fine. Right, let's do some more shooting. Oh, let's get land speeder done. So multi-melter and frag rockets into the warriors. So we'll start with the frag rockets. 2d6 shots. It's blast, so it's minimum of 3. So 7 shots. Hitting on 3s. Oh dear. Wounding on 3s. So 2 saves. Jack, roll your saves.
Sorry.
Oh. He rolled a 5 and a 6. I'm just going to go check the AP, but I'm pretty sure he's actually okay. Which makes me not like him. Yeah, no AP on them. Boo. Multi-melter. 2 shots. 2 hits. 2 dead. And then you can... That's him done, so you can roll the reanimation on those 2. So 5s. So one of them comes back. This is where I actually start to get annoyed. Let's measure up the Eradicators. Okay, the Eradicators putting everything into the Reapers. So hitting on 3s. 2s to kill. So that's the squad. Reapers are all dead. Excellent. And
Yeah.
no, if the whole squad dies,
Oh, yeah.
you don't get reanimation protocols.
So-
And Absolver Bolt Pistol, just for the head of it, into the warriors there. Hitting on 3s. Hits. Wounding on... No, not that. Okay. Well, that went well. He is going to declare a charge. Oh, sorry, he's only got 2 wounds. That should follow him. On the chappie up there. Is he going to overwatch?
Yes.
With 1 shot. Hitting on 6s. It's up to you. It's your command points.
Yes.
Go for it.
I really have
You're
already
feeling confident? You're feeling
Not in
confident?
the slightest.
Here we
I
go.
feel like I've already lost the battle.
Oh, you're such a whinge bag. You missed.
Oh, I did.
Overwatch hit on 6s. Come on.
Oh, yeah.
I do that, not you. I make that
never
mistake.
Overwatch. You're
I make
Tau.
that mistake, not you. Come on.
You're Tau most of the time. You do more overwatching than me. I'm Tyranids
True.
most of the time.
And charge. 12-inch charge. Oh yeah, can you just move him up next to him, please? He's going to go up there, fly up, stand next to him and go, hey bud.
Hello there.
Wagwan. And Decimus is going to charge into the Royal Warden, because why not? And he'll say he's sewing. Boomf. Which also will get him, look out sir, for the inevitable killing of the Royal Warden. So Decimus gets 5 attacks on the charge. Did you get shock assault, didn't you? Doesn't say it. So 4 attacks. I don't know which dice that was. I'm going to re-roll that one. Okay, 4 hits. Wounding on 3s, because with the Crozius Arcanum, he becomes strength 6. So that is that many 4-up saves, and he's dead. It's 2 damage each, so even if it's only on 1 win anyway. Would you like, hang on, would you like,
Where is it that?
no, it's the Royal Warden. Would you like to spend a command point to see if he comes back to life?
Yes.
So roll 1 dice, on a 4-up, he comes back. Roll the dice again, D3 wounds. So he comes back with 3 wounds.
You just healed me.
I know, technically. As close as he can, but outside of combat. So he's got 3 wounds. And he'll I can't talk. He will heal that in his turn. So let's move on to the combat with the Inceptor. Okay, so can you get the stats up for the death marks, please? Hitting on 3s. 3 hits. Just checking their toughness, because I know they might be toughness 5. But let's roll the... Well.
Yeah, toughness 5.
2. 3-up saves. Come on, point.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do it.
Still dead. And that's that unit. Can you put the red dice up with him? Just show he's still on 2 wounds.
Would it be?
Okay. As we move into Necron, turn 3. So command phase gains command point. Royal Warden goes back up to full, and Overlord is putting my will be done on the warriors, perchance.
Warriors.
Yes. We'll go on to movement. It's really just the Royal Warden. Is he going to move away? We'll come back. Okay, who's shooting first?
Let's start with the Overlord.
Who's he shooting?
This guy.
3 shots. Hitting on 2s. Can reroll 1 of those. Winning on 5s.
2.
2 wounds. Check the AP.
Is he dead?
He falls.
Yes.
The mighty hero. The only firstborn Space Marines I'm currently fielding has fallen. Why? Well, because it was an AP2 weapon, you're in roll of 3, so that's why he died. Okay. Warriors, who are they shooting at?
Those guys.
Okay, let's just quickly check for half range. Okay, here we go. 18 shots. Hitting on 2s. Reroll 1 of those misses for free. Still missed. Take these out. Wounding on 4s. That's all those.
Hand grab.
That's not bad. And 4 up saves. 1, 2.5 die.
2.5.
Take them off from the back. They will get their vengeance. Xeno scum. Royal Warden.
He's shooting the Warlord.
2 seconds. Okay, so my Warlord is the closest model, so he can target him. So it's rapid fire, so 4 shots hitting on 3s. You can reroll 1 of those. So 3 hits, wounding on 3s. 2 wounds. These are flat 2 damage each, so I need to make both of them. He's fine, he's got a 4 up invulnerable. Pew pew. Actually, it's not so much that, he just turns and just casually bats them away with his big stick and goes, "What are you doing?" So he is going to go and beat up your Royal Warden in my turn, by the way.
Why does he have such a big stick?
Because he's a chaplain.
And?
He's essentially an angry priest.
Aren't all priests angry?
That is a fair... Actually, no, he's going to go after your Warlord. Okay, then he lost 2 guys. They're fine. I think it may be prudent to just try and wipe you off the table in my turn. Although I have noticed your Warlord is now closest model to the Eradicators, so I don't think your Warlord's going to survive for much longer. As we move into Battle Round 4. Oh, hang on, what's up, Jack?
Does the Overlord have the Tachyon arrow?
Tachyon arrow?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Shed door.
He took the Resurrection Orb instead.
Okay.
Tachyon. Check words before you say them, boy. So yeah, sorry. Battle Round 4. Okay, so the latest command protocol is number 3, which is called...
Protocol of the Vengeful Stars.
Basically, any unmodified rolls of 6 get an additional 1 AP.
Yeah.
Sweet. Chaplain. He is going to do his Litany of Hate, which goes off. Gonna double check it. I'm pretty sure that means they reroll misses. Hang on. Yeah, so when they get into combat in a minute, they will be rerolling their misses. So let's get on to my movement. Black Templars, yo. Right, 5, 10, another 15 victory points. And I've got both of B, so that's an additional 2. So I'm now on 42. So current victory points, 42 to the Black Templars, 15 to the Necrons. And let's see if I can get some more. So, Eradicators into the Overlord, because he's the closest model to them. And that's how Look Out Sir works now. So, can you get the Overlord stats up, please? Hitting on 3s. That wasn't great. Wounding on 3s. Okay, I'm pretty sure he's got an invulnerable save. 4 up invulnerable. He takes... Or do you want to command point that? Or are you going to take it? It's D6 wounds. He got 5.
He can take it.
Oh, sorry. With his Enduring Will, he takes 2. So he is down to 3 wounds. Yeah. Okay, so... heavy bolt pistols into the warriors. Hitting on 3s. Winning on 4s. Nothing. Absolver bolt pistol into the Overlord. Missed. Scepter jumpy dude into the warriors. So do 2d3 shots. So that's 4 shots. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s. So 2 saves. No wait. Minus 3 AP. 2 fall. And then roll their reanimation. 2 fall.
And stay for one.
Heavy onslaught Gatling cannon into the warriors. Okay, hitting on 4s because he's bracketed. Oh, didn't really make any difference anyway. Wounding on 3s. Excellent. That many 5 up saves. This is AP minus 1. Oh damn. 2.
Your badly aimed machine gun can do nothing.
Roll their reanimation. You can re-roll the 1. Undying Legion. So one of them comes back.
Yeah. That one guy just put his head up and was like, oh, now I'm dead.
Alright. It's coming down to this, is it? Glorious, glorious close combat.
Yes. We will see the ultimate climax of Guy with Spear versus Angry Priest.
Assault Intercessors into the Royal Warden. Is he going to pay a command point to Overwatch? He's got 4 shots.
Yes, because it's pretty much the end. I know I've already lost.
Oh, you're such a negative Nelly.
I lost when
4 shots.
Oh, 4 shots. I lost when you killed the Scythe.
You put too much faith in that. All of them missed, never mind. Do they get to combat? Yes, they do. Chaplain Decimus stares down the Necron Overlord charges into combat. And we'll throw the Inceptor into the Warriors just for the hell of it. Can you move him into the Warriors? So, here he goes. 5 attacks. Hitting on 3s. Command point. Wounding on 3s. So I'm strength 6. Oh dear. 2 4-up invulnerable saves. Oh dear.
Time for guy with the spear.
Would you like to pay to interrupt anywhere else, or are you happy to leave it as is and keep your 2 command points just in case the Overlord does die and you can try and resurrect him?
Yeah, I'm keeping the 2 because I care about
Okay.
my
Assault Intercessors. You should always care more about your Overlord than anything else on the board when you play Necrons, because that's exactly how it should be. They, as far as they're concerned, are the only important thing on this entire planet. Nay, galaxy. So here come the Assault Intercessors into the Royal Warden. That is many hits and 1 wound. He takes a wound at least, putting him down to 3. And I will do the Inceptor Sergeant into the Warriors. 1 hit, 1 wound, 1 4-up save from the Warriors, please. He fails it, take 1 off. Roll the reanimation. He's still dead.
I'm getting really unlucky with these reanimation, aren't I?
Well, your Overlord's alive, so he can always smash the Resurrection Orb next turn anyway.
Yeah.
So, let's do some fighting back. So, do you want to get the... We'll do the Overlord.
Yes, I want to do get
So, 4 attacks from the Overlord. This is not looking good.
Time to kill the angry priest.
So, he hits on 2s.
Drop dice don't count.
All of them hit. He wounds on 3s. 2 wounds. Staff of Light in melee only does 1 damage, but it goes to my 4-up invulnerable. I take a wound.
We're both down to 3 now.
Whew, yeah, but you'll heal up 1 next turn anyway.
Yeah.
Royal Warden's attacks back. So 3 attacks, if I remember correctly. Hitting on 3s. 2 hits. You can reroll one of those. That's it. So roll to wound. 3s to wound, because you're strength 5 and toughness 4. And both saved. They're fine, which is good, because one of them's on 1 wound. Warriors can pile in. So 5 attacks back from the Warriors. This isn't their strength, so... Okay, 3 hits. Wounding on 5s, because I'm toughness 5. And... I'm fine. Okay. Interesting. As we move into Necron. Turn 4. Right. Do you remember all that?
Yes.
So, what's happening? My will be done?
Yep, my will be done.
On
these guys. Then I will give them an order which allows them to shoot
to fall back out of combat.
Back out of combat and shoot in at them. And then I'm going to use my resurrection orb.
Yep. So the order comes from the Royal Warden, who also heals back up to 4. So he's fine. And Lord goes just up to 4. I think he's got 5 wounds to start with.
Yeah, he does.
And let's roll 5 reanimation protocols. 4-ups, re-rolling 1s. Reroll those 2 1s, because that was pretty bad. Oh wow, 1 comes back to life.
Wait, no, this isn't the right guy.
And
This is the right guy.
we will just move them back out of combat. Okay, I was expecting more from the Relic Resurrection Orb, but never mind. So, shooting phase. Who are those guys going to shoot at?
They're going to shoot at that guy.
Try and clear the lines a little bit. Okay, so that is 12 shots. So sorry, Jack started rolling before I actually was filming. So they are hitting on 2, so re-roll one of those misses. Okay, so that's 11 hits. Wounding on 5, strength 4, toughness 5. That was a 5. And, oh, what's the AP on those? He's dead. Pop goes the weasel. Okay, would the warriors like to charge into combat to support their overlord?
Yes.
So roll the charge. 7-inch charge. Just wrap them all round. Okay, poo. So 6 attacks. I need to remember that there'll be. I just quickly. I'm going to pop the Black Templar stratagem Vicious Riposte. So when I make my armor saves against this, any 6s are mortal wounds. Because I block them that effectively that I also knock your head off. So, hitting on 2s. You can reroll one of those. Cool. Wounding on 4s. So,
I made
all hit, all wounded. I have 3 wounds left. These are 3-up saves. I take a wound, and you suffer 2 mortal wounds, so 2 of your guys die.
I used 2 guys to deal 1 wound.
2 reanimations. You can re-roll that, so 1. No, so he spins around and just knocks heads off. Right.
And some guy just manages to punch him before he dies.
So I get to choose next. I will be choosing my chaplain. See if I can kill off this overlord before he kills me. So hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s. 2. I'm not going to kill him. I can only do 2 wounds. 2 4-up invulnerables. He takes a wound because of his enduring will warlord trait, which reduces my 2 damage down to 1. Who are you going to fight with next? The Royal Warden or the Overlord? Listen, if you attack with the Royal Warden next, then you will attack me before I attack you. I can't do anything else to the...
Then I'm going to go with Royal Warden.
3 attacks. Hitting on 3s. You can reroll one of those. Cool. Wounding on 4s. What strength is he? You can tell which... he's strength 5, so 3 wounds. And I make all of them, that's fine. I get to choose next, so I will go with my Templars, my mighty assault intercessors, who so far have not done a lot against them. They're great against the warriors and stuff, not so much against these toughness 5 characters. So hitting on 3s, wounding on 5s. So 2 4-up saves. He takes a wound. So he's now down to 3. You can put that next to him.
Like he keeps being in this game. He's either on 1 or 3. He's never really at full, is he?
See, this is such a weird battle. I'm going to win just on the victory points, but it's become a really bogged down slog to actually finish them off.
Yeah, it's really funny.
And if I had more warriors and stuff like that, maybe more stuff that I had to work through. Because the Doom stuff is a fantastic piece of kit, and no one's going to get me to disagree with that. Especially with 1500 points, 2 of those zipping around, just killing stuff each turn. It's absolutely brilliant. So the Overlord can fight back. 5 attacks, I'm pretty sure. You can re-roll that one. Okay, now roll to wound. 3s to wound.
Did I get all?
Yeah, they all hit. 2. Oh man! No, whoa! Come on, point. Oh, what AP's on the Staff of Light?
Staff of Light.
He's dead.
Yes, -2. And I get 6 victory points.
You do indeed. That was indeed Slay the Warlord. Chaplain Decimus, what are you doing?
He was murdered in cold blood.
I'm really glad you can't use the res orb again.
Guy with a spear killed angry priest.
Okay, this isn't great.
I just love that.
As we move into Black Templar's turn 5, battle round 5.
I surrender. There's no point in me continuing.
Boo! Boo!
Angry priest was killed
Boo!
by me. That's all that I wanted to do. I planned on giving up a while ago. I knew that I'd lost.
Okay. Dreadnought's still alive though.
Yeah, and I can't.
To be fair, considering what happened earlier on, you've killed a lot more stuff.
I did.
But yeah, battle round 5, I get another 15 victory points. Another 17 victory points. So I've got those two. Oh no, sorry, and those two. I might have been able to do Slay the Warlord, which would give me an extra 6 victory points. I probably haven't been counting when I had Linebreaker. It's just quickly doing some maths over there.
I have one more victory point.
One more victory point, wonderful.
Yeah, I'm now on 22.
So, I think for you, target prioritization with that Doom Scythe, probably could have easily have killed the Eradicators, and then put the Tesla Carbine into some Assault Intercessors. Getting more up in my face, so getting your Reapers into rapid fire range sooner, but maybe not throwing your flares, not throwing the Reapers up too fast. And I was just horrible to those Scarabs. I really bullied them.
You were mean.
I really like Scarabs, so I felt really quite bad about that.
You should.
Scarabs are awesome. I absolutely love Scarabs. I need so many more of them, but then I need some more warriors. So if I was to get 2 more squads of warriors, I'd have 6 more Scarab bases, which I think would be awesome.
You should just get more Scarabs.
And your death marks as well. Your target on those should have been hitting either my character straight away or infantry, because they can't do too much of that. I don't think I did anything too wrong there. Held the objectives and pushed forward. That is the Black Templar way. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this, if you're enjoying our nonsense, please like and subscribe. Do leave any comments. Always happy for feedback. And just either tell me if I've done something wrong. I always want to learn. We both do. Want to get better. Necrons have gone back to sleep. They've had enough for today. Black Templars are walking around just stamping on things.
Trying to figure out what's alive and what's not.
No, when Necrons die, they just disappear. So there's nothing left.
Ah.
But they're just stomping around, standing on things, going "Rrr" for the Emperor. Happy wargaming.